Hello, friends and beautiful people. It is a nice froggy morning. Not really too froggy, it's just humid. And I thought I would give you an update on the chicken barn. While I'm walking out there, rather than looking at my ugly face, look. Such a beautiful day. It has been phenomenal. I did want to give you an update though on what we've got going on here in the Cluckingham Palace. And we still have to do, so we're going to do a run out on this side, which will be Fort Knox like we had at the old farm. And that'll be for the turkeys. The guineas are going to have free reign. And then the chickens aren't going to need the top. And let's see what we've got in here. I'm going to tell you, it's been something. Okay, there it is. So here's what we got. We have birds everywhere. So this is the guineas and the turkeys. And then we have, if you'll notice, there are 2 black chickens in here. And what we did was when we were hatching eggs, we were told that turkeys weren't the smartest, and a lot of people lose their turkeys right when they first hatch them. So we put a chicken egg in each set so the chicken could teach the turkeys how to eat, how to drink, and all that. Even though we show them, it has helped. I think we only lost 1 turkey, and I don't think that was because of them not being intelligent. All right, so here's what we've got. We've got the little run down here, or little roost down here. And then up here, we've got another larger one. Because they like to, turkeys and guineas like to be able to see out the window. Now we're in the middle of a heat wave, so we did take the actual windows out, and we just have the screens in on both of these windows. We were going to put... That's one of the new turkeys. We were going to put window fans in and for more ventilation. And our window fan that we moved with us wasn't working that well. I got to tell you, I'm really taking one for the team. I'm freaking barefoot. All right, so see this door? This is reclaimed wood from the big barn out by the road. And what we're doing with it is, this is from the stalls. So Hubs planed it all down, put chicken wire on it, hardware cloth on the bottom, and there you go. So at the top, we put chicken wire all down through there to keep them from flying out or getting up in there, because if they can, they will. And then we've got the 2 roosts here. Those are pretty long roosts, and because we've got more chickens coming, actually. Down here are the guilty suspects. And then here we've got, if you'll notice, all of this, with the exception of that one waterer, is hung from, you can't see that one very well, so let's do this one. We hang them from the ceiling to keep them from throwing so much in there. And if you saw what we were going through with the guineas over there, you would see why. Oh goodness, that just scared the daylights out of me. So this is a new addition. Rather than build one, I ordered one because frankly, Hubs doesn't have time. Our tractor broke down now, and we just had to get something up. I love this thing, and I believe the chickens do too. So the instructions to put it together are awful, but when you order it on Amazon, if you watch the video, it's amazing. But here's what's cool. These are plastic. Don't get the metal ones, because the chickens will stand on the plastic ones. They won't stand on the metal ones. See this? Hello? Are there any eggs in there? So I did hear them. We didn't get it up early enough, so I'm sure today, hopefully, they'll find their new little nesting boxes and fight over one. So, but they are not happy about being filmed. They're a little camera shy. Look at this. Hey! Hey! So if you see, there are 4 or 5 hens from before, and they're bullying all of the other hens. So as soon as the new hens start laying, the older hens are going to go to the canner. They're not going to go to the freezer camp because they'll be tough. So they're going to go to the canner. Sorry about that, friends. The older hens are packing around in a gang, and they're beating up on all the little hens. So they're going to go to the, I think they're going to end up in the canner this week. So this is that other side of the barn. And what we're going to do here is probably right underneath the window, we're going to put one of those little entrances like we did before. We will not use the solar powered automatic doors. I had a friend lose some chickens that way, so we're just going to stay with things the way they are. But they are, we're just going to put it in there, open and close like we did before. Put the Premier One solar fence out here and let them have at it. And then we'll also eventually, which look, my horseradish is in here. I don't know what possessed Huds to plant it there, but here we are. So we'll also probably find a way to put some shade out here. Last time we did shade cloth over Fort Knox, and we will definitely do that again for the turkeys, but I want to make it more natural. So we'll probably end up planting some more of Hubs's trees and stuff out here. After, we want to keep an eye on it this year and then see what we need to do, and then we'll know what to get from the tree sale at the ODNR or whatever. I forget where it was. So that's it for right now. I would give you a garden update, but it's hot. I will tell you that deer and groundhogs love sweet potato vine. So let's check out this little guy. I just love him. Now, we actually bought him and we brought those, and those got mowed off. So the fact that they're still alive, that's saying something. But see here? There we go. You know what? I do want to show you something else. All right, so for this heat wave, let me show you what I did. This here, you know, the cabbage moth had already gotten to the broccoli before we put that on. So that's just been me hoping that all the cabbage moths fry. But I had this, and this is the shade cloth I had ordered from Greenhouse Megastore for the chicken run at the old farm, and we brought it with us. We had never gotten it out of the package. So what I did was, and this is only, I think this one's like a 40%. It's not a real heavy one. But for this heat wave, I've covered up the cauliflower, the cabbage, and the Brussels sprouts. I did I harvested some cauliflower yesterday, and then one of them, yeah, I could have waited on, but the other one looked like it was going to bolt, so I thought rather safe than sorry. But see, they're all happy and cool in here, and you could definitely tell the difference. But I had enough to do the whole thing. So I love Greenhouse Megastore. I buy all my stuff from a high tunnel there. I get this, and I'm actually thinking about, I like to keep a little spare of some things, and I think I'm going to get another one that might be a little bit smaller for the barn. But here's where we are in our heat wave. This little row of flowers is doing pretty well, and those are all like salad tomatoes. The zucchini's coming up real well. The peppers are popping. I've even got little baby peppers, which is exciting. And then I've seen a lot of people with the issues with the cucumber beetles. And so far, I mean, I love coming right here because right now this dill, the smell is overwhelming. But so far I have no cabbage beetles. Now my cucumbers aren't that tall, but at the old farm, this is where they got them. It was at this stage here where they said, oh, dinner's ready, and they would come and take care of it. So kind of excited about that. And then here are my little, if you've never seen a garbanzo bean before, That is what a garbanzo bean plant looks like. I love garbanzos. And then the fennel over here is doing great. Those are more peppers down through there, all the way down. But look, ready? Wait for it. Peppers. I know, it's the little things when you're a gardener, right? And then there is my spinach that's bolting already. But that one, that's a fluke, and I just plopped that in the ground to get it out of the tray. Fennel, and hopefully we'll get some butterfly larvae on that. And then the peas, see, that's one place I would kind of like to have another tent for, but we'll see. I imagine what will happen is the peas will just start to die off and I won't get any, but we'll see. So then down here, we did the same thing with our birdhouse gourds. Now I have not planted our pumpkins and any of our other gourds yet. I'm waiting till, I always wait till 4th of July weekend. And I do that because by then a lot of the pressure from the vine borers and everything is gone and I might actually stand a chance. But with these guys, and pretty much all of them but one, which is that little hole right there, germinated. So that's good. But I plant, so here's fennel, and that's how we're going to try to mask the scent of these, and we'll see if that works out for us. All right, and then I'll show you down here, and then I'll let you go. Now that we're here, I mean, we might as well. So this is going to have squash on it. But these were my sweet potatoes. Now, and this is another thing I do. These castor bean plants, I put these, and usually, so the tote of castor beans got left or stolen at the other farm, depending on how you want to look at it. So I only had a few of Granny's castor bean seeds left, and this is them. But next year, we will do this same kind of planting that we've done here, which is about every 6 feet. We'll do it in every potato row because it really does help fend away mice and chipmunks and things like that. So I was going to try to show you where the deer and the groundhog just came through and had a buffet. I came out and I was devastated. Looks like everybody's recovering though. If we get a few sweet potatoes, I'll be happy. But it's an exciting time for all gardeners. I know my garden's probably not as far along as yours, and that's okay. I didn't have a high tunnel this year, and we're still figuring things out here. But listen, there's so many birds. You just can't beat this. I'm telling you, this is, God's outdone himself here. He has just blessed us, and we appreciate it. So until next time, friends, be blessed and be a blessing.